Lightroom is this magical software that can take your photos to the next level. From this to this. I mean, whoa. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I use it for all of my social media photos. And today I'm going to show you how to use the app, how to use presets that you've purchased, and how you can actually create your own presets as well. So if you haven't subscribed already, then please do so and hit the little bell so that you get a notification every time I do a new video. If you don't know what Lightroom is, it's a software developed by Adobe, same people that developed Photoshop, and it's used to edit photos, edit the colors and the lighting, and it is amazing. It is by far my favorite tool for editing. I use it for all of my photos, as well as a couple of other apps that I can discuss in another video, but this one is my #1 tool. So today I'm going to show you how to use the mobile app. You can actually get it on your desktop as well, but I think it's a lot more common for people to use it on their mobile now, especially if you're traveling, if you're out and about, you're going to edit the photos on your phone rather than on your laptop. Because I do both, but I am on my phone a lot more than on my laptop. So the app is completely free to download. You just need to go to the App Store, type in Lightroom, and it's the first one that comes up. So all you need to do is download it. You can create an account if you'd like, but you don't have to use the app. However, if you do create an account, then it will link to your desktop and you can have the same images spread across both, and you can actually have a few people log in at the same time as well. It's so easy to use and it can change the look of your whole feed as well. It can help you create themes or consistency, and if you actually scroll down, I think I started using it just over a year ago or at the beginning of last year, and you can tell where my feed starts to change from applying presets and using the app. It can help you create consistency with your feed. If there is a theme that you like, if you want a specific wash over your photos, then this is a really great app to use. It can help you to create a theme with your social media and be really consistent throughout all of your posts. So I started using it, as I mentioned, just over a year ago. I purchased my first pack of presets from an influencer called Aggie Lau, also known as Travel in Her Shoes. If you don't know her, then check her out. She's amazing. All of her content is beautiful and she edits all of her photos in Lightroom. So if you go to her website, you can purchase all of her presets, and that's what I've done as well. So we can have the same themes. If you like my content, then we can have the same. The app is super easy to use, so let me show you. If you open up the app on your phone, this is what you will see. You'll see all of your photos, Lightroom camera recently added, and then if you scroll down and create albums, that's where you will create albums from the presets that you may have purchased or ones that you have also created, or also albums from, say, traveling or specific photo shoots that you've had that you want to save in albums. So I'm scrolling down here and you can see the ones that I have purchased. So I've purchased from 2 influencers that I love their content, and the first one I mentioned was Aggie Lau, Travel in Her Shoes, and the second one is Hayley Anderson, also known as Hailza. Her content is beautiful as well. So to edit a photo, first you need to import a photo. So you click this little blue plus in the bottom right hand corner, and today I'm going to show you how to do this one. Okay, press the tick. You go into your photos and the photo will come up. Okay, from here, if you haven't already imported the presets, then this is how you do it. You have to first download them to your desktop, then airdrop them into your photos, and then from there open them up or import them into Lightroom and create a folder specifically for them. Now they'll come up most likely blank because they are in DNG format, but then when you apply them to the photo you can actually see them. What makes your life a lot easier is scrolling down to the little button that says presets along the bottom. And here you can actually see all of the presets, but you have to save them in there first. So to do that, out of there, and go into one of the albums that you have created. Select the photo, and then select the 3 little dots in the right hand corner, and then you'll see create preset. So you want to select that, and then you can name the preset and then also add it into its own preset group. So if you've purchased it from an influencer, then my recommendation would be to create that person's little album within your presets so that they're really easy to find. If you're like, I really want to use Aggie's presets today, I'll just go into Aggie's file and see all of her presets. Or if I want to use one of Hayley's, I've got them all saved in one spot. Or if I want to use one of my own, then I've got mine there as well. So then once you have saved all of those and created presets from those DNG files, then open up the photo that you would like to edit, scroll down across the bottom to presets, and then here, like I said, you'll see Hayley's album, or you'll be able to see Aggie's album, or my album is called user presets. So that will be your user presets that you have created, that I'll show you how to make one in just 1 second. So for this image, we'll go to Hayley, and you'll see all of the presets that she has created have come up in her album that I've put them all in there. Then you select one preset, and you can see how it's changing the color of the photo. And what I will usually do is click on each preset until I find the one that I like. Well, this is the first step that you do. Usually once you find one that you like or to use all the time, then you'll just copy and paste from the photo that you have edited previously that might have the similar colors, similar lighting, so then it's really easy to stay consistent. So you just keep going along like so until you find one that you like. And you can also go into the second album or whichever other albums from other influencers that you have purchased their presets from. I'll just quickly show you all of these ones. So you can see in this photo, the sun is coming from behind and I'm sitting in the shade. So it is actually quite a tricky photo to edit to make the colors look really good. And for this particular type of photo, I have created my own preset that is sitting in the shade with the sun behind me. So I'll show you that one in a second. You can see it before and then after as well. So you keep going along until you find one that you like. For this particular image, I'll show you the one that I really like to use in the shade by the pool. And then you'll select the tick. Then you scroll down the bottom back to light, and for every photo you're going to have to adjust all of these different exposure, contrast, highlights, shadows, whites, blacks, and then colors, because every single photo is going to be different. So for this one, I'm going to adjust the highlights all the way, and that will make the background color pop a little bit more. Whereas you see, if I'm going back the other way, it brings a lot more light and a lot more exposure to the background. And I don't want that for this particular photo. I want the sky to be a little bit more blue. Then I'm going to turn the exposure down slightly. You can see you can decrease the shadows or reduce the shadows, increase the whites, decrease the whites. I like it there. You can take the blacks right out of the photo or bring them all the way back in. And you can see already how much of a difference that has made to the photo. Then from there, you go to color. So I think the most common question that I get about Lightroom is how to adjust the color of your skin, because if you just copy and paste a preset, you can find that the color of your skin can be really intense, and it doesn't suit everyone. It can make you look really tan, really orange, or really red. So the best way to edit that is select mix, and then red and orange are the two little red and orange are the two colors that you want to use to edit your skin. So you'll see hue here, one end of the scale is red and the other is orange, and that is what shade do you want your skin? Do you want it to be more red or more orange? So you want a nice natural looking tan. You don't want to be too orange or too sunburnt. Then you can increase the saturation of your skin or decrease it. And luminance, this is where you can reduce how much of the tan is on you, or this is where you can either increase or decrease the amount of tan that you have on your skin. I'm gonna go to the parking lot. So I'll show you, when you increase it all the way, it brings a lot more light and white to your skin, whereas if you decrease it, it makes you look darker. And you can go all the way. So that is, I think that's going to be my finished product. Let's go back to the before and then after. And that is an epic difference. I don't know what I would do without Lightroom. Now I'll quickly show you how to copy and paste from another photo. So say that you have nailed the colors on this one photo and you want the exact same filter across every single photo. So what you do is you open up this photo, select the three dots in the top right hand corner and select copy settings, and then click the tick, and then go back to the photo that you would like to apply that preset to and select paste settings. And then it will be exactly the same as the settings that you've used for another photo, so that you have that consistency in your feed and you don't have to be adjusting all the little things every single time. And if that is the preset that you want to use for all of your photos and you don't want to have to be adjusting different presets all the time to get that one right, select the three dots in the corner, go down to create preset, name your preset. So I'm going to say it's a pink wall, and then I'm going to save it in user presets and select done, and then the little tick, and then I have that preset saved so that I can copy and paste it onto every single photo that I want to use it for. So I'm going to add in one more photo and just show you, if you adjust the colors, how you can again save that so that that is your own preset from scratch. So we'll select another one with another swimwear one so that you can see the skin. And then the first thing I'm going to do is go into light and play with the exposure. So again, I want the highlight to be decreased so that you can really see the background. I'm going to get rid of those shadows, increase the whites, try to bring some of the blacks out, and then go to color and you can adjust the vibrance, saturation, we don't want to be too saturated, and then I'll go to, and again you'll be able to see the before and the after, which isn't a huge difference, but you can already see that it was really dull before. Like, it was still, the colors were nice, but by doing this it just makes your photos pop so much more. And then I'm really happy with that, so then I'll select the three dots in the right hand corner and create my own preset, and we'll call that Poolside. Poolside Bali. So that is how to use presets that you've purchased and create your own presets, and I've shown you some before and afters as well. So if you have any other questions on how to use the app, please let me know. I'm more than happy to help. The app does have a lot more functions, but that's what I use it for. I love using presets. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.